Welcome to another session of the School of Thought Lunch and Learn. Today we're doing part two about true definition of love. We're going to break it apart today. I might need to do a little part three. Now, claiming our love back, claiming the true meaning of love. And today I want to focus on a part. Sometimes we put people in a love they don't belong. It's time for us to evict some things or some people out of in love. In love belong to two sessions. In love with God and in love with your spouse, your husband or your wife. These are the only two avenues of love. I like to call falling in love with God a boulevard. You're going down the boulevard, a bigger road. In love with your spouse is a form of an avenue. And then it becomes a drive. It's an avenue that you choose to be in. And sometimes we're causing people to come in. When you fall in love, you are in a circle, a covenant. And all these people that's in this covenant don't belong in this covenant. Only you two, you and God. The other avenue, you and your spouse. So all this falling in love with stuff and things and people, and you're falling in love. There's people falling in love every week. And the covenant is two people that's going down an avenue that made a decision to do life together. Falling in love with God is a boulevard. Now, understand this. Being in this love, this is why the wedding ring is round. It's a circle you get in. And you could see it's small. So putting all these people in, and another one, and another one, the circle is too small. Because it doesn't belong to everybody. In love does not belong to things. It doesn't belong to anybody. It belongs to two making a covenant to create, to produce. That's why, even as a premarital counseling, I tell my couples that all the time. You're not marrying yourself. You shouldn't be looking for yourself. You shouldn't be looking for somebody that's like you. You're bringing almost an opposite that complement you. The same as you does not complement you. Only the opposite, like God and humanity, not the same. We're coming in together to produce good fruit on this earth. In the same way, when you are in love, meaning that I am in a covenant, and I'm going to produce. I am going to produce something on this earth. So when you are trying to look for yourself, someone that looks like you, someone that have the same characteristic as you, another you're not producing anything. You know, do you remember the old people said the opposite attract? Even when you put the positive and the negative, that's when you start getting a spark. That's what that means. It is an avenue, only the two opposite that comes together and creates something on earth. So when you find or trying to find other people, and you can't be in the covenant with 3, 4, 5 different people. That's not in love. You start putting your eviction notice. Start evicting people out of your in love. Because it's only supposed to be that one covenant between two. That's what covenant means. It means two. So when you add another one, you may like something, you may want something, but you can be in love with this something, this thing, that thing, and you got all this in love. No, you're not being honest with yourself. And that's why sometimes our brain is confused, because what are you doing? This is a covenant. This is supposed to be two. What are you doing? You know, you want, I'm in love with this one and I'm in love with that one. I'm in love. No, you want that. You want this one. You desire that one, but you can't be in love with all of that. People falling in love with their cat, falling in love with their dog. People falling in love. And when you do that, that love changed color. It changed characteristic. It's no longer in love. It's called obsession. It's called addiction. It changed color. When you enter into that, you falling in love with things and other things that's called obsession. And there are people that are sincerely believe that they are in love with this. They are in love with that. They are in love. No, you're not. You just desire that. You want that. You desire this. You desire, that's what you want. But you're not in love with this, that, this, that, this, that. Oh, no, ma'am. No, sir. Covenant, two. And stop looking for the same you. It's the opposite. Come together. You make room for each other. You learn each other. And you create something on this earth. Whatever it is that you're creating. So the covenant is about cutting away you so you can become one. But it complements your individuality. It doesn't take away you. It complements you, and yet you become one. That's why you can't marry yourself. That's why you can't be in covenant with yourself. I believe that's called selfish. That's called self-centered. That's called me, myself, and I. You can't be in covenant with that. So the boulevard, covenant with you and God, right? And the covenant between you and your spouse. That is in love. So start getting your eviction notice out and start putting people out of your in love. Smalling that circle into two like it's supposed to be so you can produce good fruit on this earth. Just like you can't fall in love with so many different gods either. I'm in love with this God. I'm in love with that God. I'm in love with this God. You can't do that. That's changed color. Obsession, addiction, some perversion. You can't do that. You can't be in love with all these different gods. Tonight I'm gonna be with this God. The next time I'm gonna be with that God. You don't. So you have to make a decision. It's two. In love. So stop falling in love with things. Stop falling in love with different people. Find your love to fall in love. That you decide to go in this covenant together. That is in love. So start cleaning up your in love so your brain can stop being so confused. Don't forget to reach out to me, hannahjosray.com. Click on coaching. Let's get a session together. I will be more than happy to walk you through that session. Especially, I'm going to have some type of a seminar boot camp for couples. Whether you are in love, want to be in love, want to be married, planning to be married, you're engaged, you're married. I have something for you that would help you in your relationship. Okay, so get in touch with me, hannahjosray.com, and coaching at Josray Enterprise. I am looking for you because there is a piece of diamond that I have to impart into you for your relationship. You have yourself a super weekend and be safe this weekend. Make sure that you look at your surroundings and you keep your family safe and have some fun. Enjoy life to living. So thank you for joining me. Happy weekend. Happy Friday. I will see you, yes, Monday. Monday's a holiday, so bring your whole family to the Lunch and Learn on Monday. All right. Thank you for joining me. Have a good weekend.